You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part.
Toyota has offered a glimpse of the highly anticipated 5th generation Land Cruiser Prado through its first teaser. This all-new model is set to make its global debut in the upcoming months. With its expected unveiling later this year, the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado 4-wheel drive has been tested in the United States, one of the most seasoned SUVs in the Japanese automaker's global fleet. The Toyota Land Cruiser Prado has been in production since 1984. The current generation model launched in 2009, so it's been a really long time. But thankfully Toyota has recently announced that it is getting ready to unveil a new generation of the Land Cruiser Prado with a teaser image showing the model's silhouette next to a 1960s Toyota FJ40. Prado will become a relative of the new Lexus GX SUV, which premiered exactly a month ago. It has exactly the same proportions, an angular body shape and a curved window sill line. Most likely, the sidewalls of the two SUVs will be almost the same, and the main differences will be concentrated in front and behind. The teasers already show that the Land Cruiser Prado will receive a vertical front end with a rectangular grille and narrow headlights of a simple shape. Large vertical lights will appear at the back, while the rear fenders will most likely not change. Surely the Prado will receive the original trunk lid, which may lose the branded LED strip. Powertrains should be basically the same as the GX with a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 and 4-wheel drive standard, with some kind of hybrid version coming in the future. The chassis will be based on the TNGA frame platform with double wishbone front suspension and multi-link solid axle rear. It will likely also be offered with a third row of seats either as an option or standard. And while there's no reveal date just yet, you can be sure to see the SUV revealed this year. Toyota is expected to move the Land Cruiser slightly downmarket, leaving more room for the Lexus GX in the lineup. While there are no pricing details for the 2025 LC, we believe it will be more affordable than the outgoing model, which was discontinued after the 2021 model year. If you want a 4x4 that's a proper off-roader, the Toyota Land Cruiser should be right at the top of your shopping list. It's popular with people who live in the harshest conditions on Earth, which should tell you everything you need to know about its off-road ability and unrivaled reliability. It's a bit like a Quentin Tarantino movie. New ones don't come around very often, but they usually become instant classics. There are other imperious off-roaders, of course. The Land Rover Defender, Mercedes G-Class, Jeep Wrangler and INOS Grenadier should also be on your list, budget allowing. The likes of the BMW X5 and Audi Q7 are worth a look if you don't plan to venture from paved paths. Like its off-road focused equivalents, the Toyota Land Cruiser looks suitably rugged. It has a retro-inspired boxy design, with chunky bumpers, rugged running boards and a big, flat bonnet. The slim LED headlights are the key giveaway that this is a modern car, though. Inside, the old-school, utilitarian approach continues, but in a good way. Sure, you have the requisite infotainment display atop the dashboard, but you also get lots of dials and switches that are easy to use on the move. They're chunky so you can use them with gloves on. The trade-off for this ruggedness is the fact that there are plenty of cheap materials to be found, particularly lower down in the cabin. You do get some squidgy plastics on stuff you touch regularly. But the Land Rover Defender and Mercedes G-Class are posher inside while still being tough. Space and storage are pretty good for those in the front, but considering this is a big SUV, it's a bit more cramped in the back than you might expect. Go for the 7-seat version and knee room is okay in the third row, but the lack of underthigh support isn't great for long drive. The boot capacity is 408 liters. Which means it's quite a bit smaller than all of its alternatives, but the practical square shape makes it look much bigger than the numbers suggest. Out on the road, the Land Cruiser's boxy shape and big windows mean visibility is excellent, and the steering is light so town driving is pretty easy. However, rough roads can cause the car to shimmy and shake because of its off-road focused construction, so it's not the most comfortable car over bumps, and it's a bit noisier at motorway speeds than the Defender and G-Class. However, when you head off the beaten track, the Land Cruiser is up there with the very best of them. You can bomb along dirt tracks with little worry for ruts in the path ahead. And there's loads of clever tech that drags you through the worst the countryside can throw at you. Boggy pits, river crossings and steep inclines are no match for this big Toyota. The Land Rover Defender feels more sophisticated here, but not more capable. The Land Cruiser is helped by a tried and tested recipe, with a powerful diesel engine under the bonnet and permanent all-wheel drive, while 4x4 veterans will appreciate that you get locking differentials, a low-range gearbox and a new disconnecting sway bar for better off-road articulation. All of which is to say that the latest Toyota Land Cruiser continues its reputation for being near enough unbeatable off-road. If that's what you're after, it's a brilliant option. But if you're looking for a family SUV, there are more comfortable and refined alternatives. The new Toyota Land Cruiser will be available to order from July, with first deliveries starting in September, although actually getting hold of one could be tricky thanks to a limited supply. Toyota expects the initial allocation of UK Land Cruisers to be immediately accounted for. Prices start from a pretty hefty £74,995. That makes it over £10,000 more than a Land Rover Defender 110, and you can just about get a Porsche Cayenne for similar money.
You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do. Brain makeup. I know what I'm supposed to do.